admits, a few years ago, she was living a wild, promiscuous lifestyle, one that landed her having a one-night stand in the woods with a guy named Cody. Soon after that, Cindy discovers she's pregnant with her son, Cameron. And at first, Cindy says she wasn't sure if Cody was the father, but the day Cameron was born, Cindy says she was positive then that Cody was his dad. So, Cindy, you were going through a rough time at that moment in your life. You had a rough childhood. You had a rough teenage years. Tell me about what you were going through when you hooked up with Cody.
I was away for a couple years, and when I came back, I just basically looking for love in all the wrong places with all the wrong people, hanging out, partying, doing whatever I wanted, basically.
You met Cody one day, is that it?
I met Cody through an ex of mine.
And you took a walk in the woods?
No, what had happened was, it's like we were hanging out for a little bit, phone calls here, texts here. We met up a couple times before this even happened.
And then what happened? I'm trying to get to the woods.
And then basically just one day he texted me, we went and hung out, and it was one thing led to another, and we went to the woods.
And that's where you, one time only, the two of you were intimate, right?
Yes, and you know what? It was a bad mistake of mine, but at the end of the day, I ended up with a blessing.
Yeah, because not only has your child given you all kinds of love, but that child helped you straighten your life out.
Most definitely. He is my angel from above, to be honest with you. I need his father to step up. I need help. Like, I'm the only person getting up at 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, midnight. We're teething right now. Where is he at?
Wait a second. On behalf of Cody, let's get this straight. You didn't think that he was the father when you found out you were pregnant. You thought somebody else was the father. So you really never told Cody you were pregnant until you were well along, right?
Well, it was about 3 months after I found out I was pregnant. And yes, I did tell somebody else. It was my ex. Cody actually found out through him because he went away for a while. And he was calling me while he was away. I was writing him and everything else like that. And he actually said to me on the phone, he said, do you think there's a chance that Cameron could be mine?
And what did you tell him?
I said there could be a chance because, I'm going to be honest, I was being a hoe at the time.
Okay.
And I slept with 2 guys at the same time.
Cody denies that he's the father. Are you surprised?
No. He's young. It's just, I need him to grow up.
You think his girlfriend, Jen, is in his ear, right?
It has to be honest with you, because, come on, the girls come around like 2 months ago. Like, she's irrelevant. You know nothing. My son is 7 months old. He's been born since June. And now all of a sudden he's got this girlfriend. I don't want him. That's what I want him to understand. I don't want him. I'm in a relationship of my own. I'm very happy. Yeah, the girlfriend just needs to go somewhere. Like, she's irrelevant. Roll yourself out the camera.
You decided that you were sure that Cody was the father as soon as you saw your son, right?
As soon as I saw the baby.
Oh,
if you look at Cody's ears flip a little bit. And if you see the flip in Cameron's ears and the eyes, look at the eyes and the mouth. They look like twins, Maury.
So what's Cody done? Has he been in Cameron's life or not?
No, he has. I'm not going to lie. He has made attempts to do it. He has come up here. He lived with a family member out of state. He came up here to visit another family member. But at the time, he contacted me. I contacted him back. We were going to set up a meet and greet for him to meet his son and everything else like that. And then he asked me if the baby needed anything. I told him a couple things. But then the time came, and supposedly he had to go back home. And he would be back Friday never contacted me.
He says that you're the one who didn't show up with the child, that he attempted to see the child.
He's a damn liar.
Okay.
Damn liar.
Well, we'll find out
what he has to say.
We'll find out, because